Now sports with sports director Scott Lever.
Over the years, Byron High School has had a pair of football players make it to the NFL. Troy Drake and Sean Considine is another one. Tyler Elsbury only weeks away from becoming a third Byron guy to get a shot at the NFL. The NFL draft is next week, and this former Byron Tiger and Iowa Hawkeye could be selected on the third day. If Tyler Elsbury isn't drafted, he's likely to get a phone call from a team that will want to sign him as an undrafted free agent.
I'm talking with teams and my agent. If I do get drafted, it'll probably be 6th or 7th round. I'll be a late round draft pick, and then if not, they said I'm pretty much guaranteed probably an undrafted free agent or at least a mini camp invites and stuff like that.
At Byron, playing on both lines, Elsbury was first-team All-State and a Max Prep Small School All-American. He spent the past 5 seasons with the Hawkeyes, playing every position on the offensive line, primarily as a backup with a few starts sprinkled in. He would have preferred to have locked in a full-time starting spot on the line, but now his versatility might be his ticket to the NFL.
Looking back at it, definitely frustrating a little bit. Obviously I want to play every game, start every game, and be that guy on the line, and that's just not how my career kind of panned out. We had a really good line. I played everywhere, and now going into the next level, you look at teams, and they really, especially in offensive line, rely heavily on versatility. So being able to play all three and have that versatility, it kind of boosts my stocks and my value there for sure.
Elsbury didn't get invited to the NFL Combine, but he did go to the College Gridiron Showcase in Fort Worth, Texas in January. He caught everyone's eye there.
I was told by a lot of people I was probably their top performer there out of the whole line, and builds confidence. Makes you really just like immersed in like, wow, I can do this, and that's my goals are very much in reach.
At Iowa's Pro Day last month, Elsbury again performed extremely well in front of NFL scouts. And knowing that 2 other small-town Byron guys, Troy Drake and Sean Considine, made it to the NFL, also gives Elsbury a belief that he can make it.
Both guys that didn't come from big school areas, big city areas, weren't the most necessarily talented people in the world, and still paved their way kind of in their path, and to be able to look at them and see their stories, and that they came back to their roots, and just all those kind of things, it instills definitely a lot of confidence in me.
Now, we will have all 3 rounds of the NFL Draft on WTVO. Next Thursday's coverage of Round 1 begins at 7 p.m. Friday's coverage of the 2nd and 3rd rounds begins at 6 p.m. And Saturday's coverage of rounds 4 through 7 will begin at 11 a.m. Again, the draft is next week, not this week.